Good afternoon, folks. Welcome back to the river. Hit that like, subscribe button, all that fun stuff. Hopefully everyone had a happy 4th of July yesterday, America's 250th anniversary. But we're out here trying to catch some fish again today. We'll see. I'm going to throw the spinnerbait around. I got a Rick Klung spinnerbait I got at Ollie's. So we'll throw that around, see what we can catch. Water's a little bit murky today because of rain. I finally broke that heat wave. Glasses help a lot, but I'm going to take them off for now. Hey, nice. Yeah, some people have problems with that. I don't really know why. Alright, so we got this Rick Klung spinnerbait. Got it at Ollie's for $3.99. I'm going to see how that does. I should have checked my drag. Is that a floating turtle? What is that? It's either a piece of wood or a turtle shell floating there. Can't tell if it's moving or not, though. It might be moving. Yeah, that might be an actual alive turtle. I've never seen one act like that, though. I don't know, it's weird. There's no way it's just a log because it's going up current, kind of. I don't know. Nice, I'll have to check it out. Dude, I don't know what. It's got to be a turtle or something. It's either that. I really don't know what else it could be. Oh, there's another turtle out there. I don't know what's going on. There's at least one turtle out there with his head popping up. He's on that rocky reef out there, and I don't know what that is floating around there, but it's moving. Should I be scared? I don't know. Can I cast by it? It didn't really react or anything. I don't know. Hey, what's up, Johnny? Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird thing. Like, normally I wouldn't care if something was floating out there, but it's like moving kind of, and against the current, looks like a turtle. But I've never really seen a turtle behave like that. And that one just has its head sticking out of the water. Just odd. Well, like the other day I was fishing, I found, what was it? 3 dead pike and a dead sucker floating in there. I don't really understand what that was about either. I'm fishing for pike and smallmouth. I feel like I'm going to disturb whatever this thing is in here, one of these casts on purpose, just to see. I don't know. It's either that. It could be something stuck there too that makes it look like it's swimming, but hasn't really moved. Hey, what's up, guys? Yeah, I'm just throwing around a spinnerbait right now. A Rick Klung spinnerbait. I got it on discount at Ollie's. There's another turtle. What is going on? That one's a smaller one. That felt like I just had a hit there. So worried about all these turtles. Yeah, so maybe today's the day we catch a turtle, huh? Definitely double tap that screen, like the stream. My favorite fish to catch is probably smallmouth. They're extremely like fun as far as the fight goes, and they're easy to get off the hook for the most part. Northern would be up there too, but they're definitely a lot more intensive when you catch them as far as not getting yourself cut. But they're fun to catch too. Oh my god. Hey, what's up, Christopher? Welcome in. He's got a turtle head poking out again. Dude, there's always turtle heads poking out, man. Every time I look, there's a turtle head poking out. Welcome in, everyone. It's a 3/8 ounce Rick Klung spinnerbait. I feel like Rick Klung is a big name in fishing, or it used to be. I don't know, because I just bought it on clearance. And I don't know why it was on clearance. Maybe it doesn't catch fish. Does that thought go through your mind too, where you're seeing like a bait that's on clearance for a cheap price? You're like, huh? I wonder, did they put this on clearance because it sucks? Could be. And then you buy it and you don't catch a fish. You're like, I knew it. They were just clearancing them out because they don't catch fish. Yeah, there's at least 2 turtle heads poking out. One small and one big. I don't see him anymore, but that one day we had that turtle hiding in the corner there, and we could not get a bite for the life of us. I didn't realize the turtle was there at first, and all of a sudden we realized it, and then he left, and the fish started biting again. Fish are like, I don't want to lose my tail, man. Definitely would think we'd be able to get a bite on this spinnerbait, though. It's not like it's not doing what it's supposed to do, you know? It's very attractive in the water. I'm being attracted to it right now, looking at it. Pike love these things. Why don't they hit it? Come on, Pike. Pike are supposed to hit everything. Just like bass. I don't know, it just feels like this. I should be able to just throw on a spinnerbait here and at least catch one northern, but I don't know why they're so picky sometimes. Probably because people fish the hell out of this area. People have been fishing like crazy lately with live bait. Fish are probably just fatigued, man. Like, man, I don't want to get caught again. Nice. Where is a fish? Please grace me with the presence of a fish strike. Almighty river fishing gods. Yeah, it is. Damn fish. What's up, devil? No, I didn't really do anything. I stayed inside and then just worked on my other business. I didn't go out and watch the fireworks or anything. Yeah, that's correct. Well, there's a turtle head again. Popped out for a second there, but it popped back in. Oh, there he is again. So, they're going to be fish in different areas now. They're patrolling up there, these freaking turtles. If I had a bet, it feels like that's a turtle floating there, like a dead turtle or something. Maybe caught on someone's line or something, I don't know. I just don't want to walk over there and find out. Oh no, right on the rock ledge, it got snagged instantly, guys. That's crazy, it just hit the water. Didn't even give me a chance to, like, it just hit and then was snagged. It's probably a giant turtle, right? Got one. I'm gonna have to break this off. That's crazy. My Rick Klung spinnerbait gone forever. It's just so weird. Because they're pretty weedless to begin with. I'll be darned. Oh, I got it off somehow. Crazy. What did I do to it though? Let's see. Let's see what it looks like. Did I bend the crap out of it? Huh, no. What was it stuck on? I guess I shouldn't complain, you know? Must have just been a big turtle. Whatever. Came out though. Crappie was hitting nice. Yeah, I have the air conditioning on. I can't hear the fireworks. Hey, what's up, Doug? Yeah, we're at the dam today. Fishing, I'm not sure. So far, we just got a bunch of turtles swimming around. Hey, thanks for subbing. Appreciate that. Yeah, it might be weedless. It's not rockless. It's definitely not whatever the hell it was on. It was weird. Like, finally, I pulled it hard enough. It just, like, popped off. But there's, like, no physical damage I can see. We'll see if it works still. I mean, it feels like it. Looks like it's working fine. odd. Yeah, I thought the whole thing was going to be bent to hell or something. Who knows? Doesn't mean we're going to catch a fish either. It's always a nice surprise though when you tighten up your drag and you're like, you give it in and you're just like, that's it, I'm breaking my line, and it just comes out. You're like, yeah. Feel like a god for a little bit. I'm the king of getting snags out. It's super shallow, so since the last time I've been to this spot, it's dropped another probably half a foot to 3/4 of a foot already. Fishing's going to be real hard in every spot I fish around here, I think. We haven't caught anything yet today. Yeah, I gotta say here, fishy, 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 fishy. I don't know, they might be on vacation for the 4th still. Fish leave town for the 4th. They go to barbecues. They're probably traumatized from all the explosions. Maybe that's why they're not going to hit. I don't know. We should probably try something else here. I thought we'd get something on this. No, I didn't try a hot dog as bait. Every time I come, I'm supposed to remember, but I always forget to bring a hot dog. Yeah, maybe. I'm really not throwing it that far though. It looks a lot farther on the camera. The wide lens makes everything look super far away. I'm actually fairly close. Definitely caught pike and bass up here with this similar spinnerbait. Not the exact one, but I don't think they're that temperamental. It's in Wisconsin. Well, let's do one more cast and I'll change her up to something else. I'm just not feeling it. I gave her a good shot, but casted it all over the place. Even gave it a second chance at life, freeing it from a snag. Still refused to produce. Tie something else on. Put something else on. That's crazy how shallow, and you can keep saying that every week how shallow it is, because each week it's like, holy crap, it's even more shallow. I wonder what is the end game with how shallow it can get. I mean, I've caught a good amount of fish on it. It's not something that produces all the time, the spinnerbait, but if you watch anyone else fish, like the goat, he catches spinnerbait, pike and bass nonstop. That's all he throws. No, I'm just walking around. People leaving their garbage over here. Excellent. All right. Let's see. Let's try. I'm gonna try the two-piece Rapala. I got worms also. I would never leave home without some night crawlers. That's when fishing gets really tough. You gotta just break the cycle and go catch a fish. No, I don't. Ugh. All right. I'll leave my backpack there, I think. Let's just test her out first. Yeah, not a very deep diver. It's harder to cast as far as distance, though. We'll try it for a little bit. I mean, they could be. We're in Wisconsin. Nice. Should be fun. Wisconsin's always a good place to go visit. I should know. I live here. Just stay out of Milwaukee. It's not a fun place. Hey, what's up, Real Outdoors? Welcome in. Going all right. Haven't caught a fish, but it's going all right. Tried throwing a Rick Klung spinnerbait. So now I got the two-piece Rapala on. There's another turtle, man. There's turtle everywhere. It's definitely going to mean the fishing's going to be odd. Wisconsin. What's wrong in Milwaukee? I don't know, it's just too much crime. I don't think there's any striped bass. I don't believe so. I really don't want to go see if that's a floating turtle, because if it's dead floating turtle, it's going to smell so bad. If I get hooked to it on accident too, then I'll have to like try to get it off. And it'll be smelling like nasty. Best to just let it sit there, whatever it is. Hey, what's up, Robbie? It's just kind of right in the middle of some of my casting lanes, so I've just been kind of going around it. Pretty sure there's no striped or yellow bass in the river. If there is, it's extremely low. Because, like, I mean, there's all kinds of fish in here, to be honest, but the chances of catching some of those species are really low in most of the areas. Like, there's walleye, muskie, and sturgeon in here, and the chances of you catching one of those is, like, very low. Be cool though. Well, we might have to go to the night crawlers here soon. Who knows? I think they'd have something that come out. I know it's like middle of the afternoon, but there's like no sun. It's all overcast. Kind of trying to come through, but it's not. And it's not even hot out either, so who knows? Like I said, they're on vacation. I've caught a lot of northern that are close to the size of a muskie, like a big muskie. But still, I don't think it comes close to catching an actual muskie as far as the mystique of it, for sure. They're hard to catch. Although, I've seen some people just catch a ton of them. So I'm like, I don't know. Maybe they're not that hard. I just don't know the best spots around here that have a good amount of them to fish for. What was that? I don't know. It felt like a nice little tug and a fish on for a second. It was either that or, sometimes you catch someone's fishing line and it kind of feels like a fish, but I don't know, there was some sort of randomness that I came across there. Definitely thought it was a little fish at first. Who knows? But it didn't like hit like a rock. Didn't have that kind of feeling. Enough to get me excited for a second there and think, God, this actually worked. I guess it's always possible that there was a fish on it and just came off. Who knows? That's what we gotta tell ourselves. If we miss anything, it could be a log, but man, I missed a big one, I think. You could say it because you'll never know. We're learning the waves. Outdoors, I sent you the email either like 11 a.m. or 1 p.m. for like Wednesday or something like that. Or whatever. Whatever. Switch it up here in a second. Again, you gotta just keep trying every lure you have until you catch one. I think that's how fishing's supposed to work. Kind of weird fishing in just normal weather now without all of that like hot, humid weather. It's like, oh, this is what it's supposed to feel like. Hey, what's up, Superfly? Yeah, there's some northern, like around here, a big one, it would be 40 inches. I know around the world there's definitely bigger northerns to be had. I've seen some of those ones in the UK are crazy. But a 40-inch northern here would be like, god damn. That'd be a big one. I got a 38, and that was scary big. Yeah, so we'll do 11 a.m. Central Time on Wednesday. I'll do the walking part because I have to use the YouTube app. I'm hoping it will hold up in the walking part where it's like just calmer water. The YouTube app cannot handle the flowing water like that. Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe we'll do it, and the quality will end up looking so bad that we can't do it. Or maybe it'll work good. I just don't think I can do it here, based on my previous experiences with it. Should be fun. Then when I'm not catching fish, Real Outdoors will be slaying them and keeping the crowd entertained. Like right now, with me not catching fish, he'd be just like getting one after another, and people wouldn't see me not catching anything. Like, wow, what a great guy. The steps, no, I'm gonna do the walking part of my stream. There's so many turtles up there, the walking and casting part. Yeah, there's just too many turtles out there, I think, for these fish to be just roaming around. Oh. Yeah, I think it will be a great idea. I'm just a little worried about the image quality based on my experience with the YouTube app. The idea, I love the idea. I would do it a lot if it actually looks halfway decent. But my experience with that stupid app is unwatchable content, unfortunately, on that. At least when I see it. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, but there's no way to know what it's going to turn out into, you know? You know, I've had a few, earlier in the year when I was in, like, calmer areas, I had people telling me how good the video looked. When I looked at it, I'm like, man, that doesn't look that good. It kind of looks like crap. But it looked good for YouTube. I was used to seeing it through Prism, because Prism makes it definitely look a lot clearer. But I'm not looking for Hollywood quality. I just want watchable. I mean, I had some of my first fishing streams on YouTube. If you ever go back and watch them, oh my God, why people sat there and watched them to begin with, I have no idea, because I can't even make out what I'm looking at half the time. I just think it's like certain things like that moving water is just too much to process for YouTube. Alright, I'm going to switch it up after this cast. So far, nothing, man. Fishing's been tough this year. Started out real good, like real good fishing this year, where you're like, man, I cannot wait. This summer is going to be crazy, but we just no rain, just over and over again. Leads to such shallow places to fish. Yeah, so who knows? I'm just worried about continuality of that progress. Like if a month goes by and we don't get more rain, man, I'm gonna be walking on a rock bottom here, I feel like. I used to love it when it would get like this once in a while, because it would like kind of be fun for fishing for a little bit, because you could kind of target them. But when it stays like this, it doesn't feel great anymore. Nice. All right. Let's throw something else on here and throw that around. Let's see. Hello, welcome in. Let's see. Let's try the MEPS 4. I'll throw the MEPS 4 around for fun, see what happens. Bronze, red, gold. Alright, come on, fishy. This one should catch a fish, I would hope, but who knows? Water's high, probably low 70s as far as the water temperature. I think we're like mid 70s air temperature. Much lower humidity though, so it doesn't feel crazy bad out. You're not sweating, doing nothing. Yeah, we'll see. I hope so. I don't know if the pike are that attracted to stuff right now with the heat. I don't know. They're popping up dead at the other spot, so who knows? Maybe they all died. They're like, I'm tired of trying to survive in this heat. Reeling it too fast. It's coming to the surface. It feels like such a long time since I caught those pike on this. The fishing has been like so rough, like those times feel like months between getting good fish. I've gone back to the creek a couple times, not on lives, because the last live was just not great. And the fishing just hasn't been great. You know, like sporadic, like, oh, I caught a fish or two, and then the rest of it sucks. There's so much overgrowth. I've been trying to use a frog just to see how that goes, and really nothing's biting on it. Frog's pretty much one of the few things you can use in most of that area. Yeah, I hope not. If I see more dead pike floating, it's bad. But like I said, I think that's a floating dead turtle out there, though. Looks just like a turtle shell and stuff. I just don't want to go find out. Hey, Jimmy Jazz, hopefully. All these dead things popping up. That's a bad omen, I think. Like if it was fall and there was a bunch of dead salmon, I would understand. I don't know, best bait to use depends on what you're fishing for and other things involved. Personal preference. Whatever one that's easiest for you to catch fish with, that's the best bait. Right now, no bait's working. Yeah, it's deep enough up here though for fish. It's shallow back there. That's why all the fish should be up here. But whether they're interested in hitting the things I'm throwing, that's a different story. There's like the deepest pockets here. If you go down, there's like a mid-deep pocket and then a further deep pocket down there, but those spots down there are not big enough to hold a ton of fish. Yeah, we are. Ever since that April flooding we had, it's just been going down and down and down and down. Oh, well, it's good to remember them though. Yeah, there's another turtle popping up. There's God knows how many numbers of turtles out there patrolling right now, which is probably not good for casting. If those guys are using that live bait still up here, I'm sure they probably caught a turtle or two. Might explain why there's a dead turtle right there. They would love to go out and catch like a little tiny bluegill you threw out there as bait. With the amount of turtles I do see, I would always be hesitant to throw something live right now, right there, where they all hanging out. Might throw the nightcrawler in the corner there. I haven't caught one yet, but I probably just jinxed myself into catching one. I picture like an underwater camera filming my bait, just going past and budging. I'm just like, I'm over it, bro. I don't want them to get me. I'd rather not catch a single fish today than to catch a turtle, I'm not gonna lie. I think I've had turtle jerky before from like trade shows, if I recall right. Maybe I'm misthinking which kind of jerky it was, but I'm sure it all tastes good, to be honest. I'm not going to catch it though and do the deed of eating turtle though. It would be nice if they left, though. Exactly. Especially if they're big old snapping turtles. Not getting the hits we need either. The only thing that felt like a hit today was on that double jointed Rapala. which I can't say for sure was a hit, but definitely felt the most like one. Come on, man, I want to fish. Hey, Magoo, what's up? Thank you. Guys, he wants a fish. We need to prompt AI to make a fish show up now for us. Hello. What's up, potatoes? I want to fish too. If I don't want to fish, that would be bad. If I'm out here fishing and I don't want to fish. I don't know, we might have to just switch over and try some worms for a little bit. Build our confidence back up. And then if that doesn't work, we just lose all of our confidence in fishing. No, please don't, just for entertainment purposes. That would suck. I don't know how entertaining that would be. I know watching it would be a lot more entertaining than dealing with it. All kinds of fish. All the good ones you can think of, for the most part. Freshwater, of course. Yep, there's a couple shark in here. I've lost a couple legs already due to the shark, but that hasn't stopped me yet. I'm out here risking it all this time. You want the gift? Wow. I want a fish. You want a gift. We're just trying to catch a fish right now. Any fish would be a big fish, even if it was a 3-inch bass. Yeah, I'm about ready to move to the corner and give the worms a shot after we've tried all these different casting things. Come back and try it again, maybe a different arsenal. See if they're even biting worms. They're probably just giving up on being fish, to be honest. Expect a taker by now. But I say that every time I come. It's when you don't expect the takers when they actually do come. I feel like something moving around on my foot down there. A crawdad. Thank you for the greetings. Thank you everyone that's here. Appreciate you. Trying to catch something today on whatever we can. Doesn't necessarily mean we will. There should be a great chance that we do. One of these fish, one of the times we cast, has to be like, you know what? I'm going to hit that. I'm going to hit that. Caution turtle. Yeah, there's a dead one there that I could potentially snag with every cast. That would be gross. I don't know which is worse, a live turtle or a dead turtle. There are lots of fish in here. But they've all gone on holiday vacation for the weekend. Here, fishy, 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 any fishy, fishy. These fish, I don't know. I feel like every time I go out, it gets harder to catch anything. But we are at some pretty bad lows for water. I'm trying to use that as an excuse of not catching fish. But then it's going to fill up one of these days. We're going to get all the water we need, and I won't be able to catch fish then. I'll be like, see, we need it shallow again. I can't catch fish, it's too high. I'm using the Meps 4 Aglia bronze, red, and yellow. I've used a Rick Klung spinnerbait. This guy, the 2-piece Rapala. The only thing that seemed to have a bite, which I can't verify, was the 2-piece Rapala. Welcome in, everyone. Fishing for pike and smallmouth. A rock bass, maybe. A mercy kill here that would come out of the blue and grant us a fish. We will not discriminate against any fish that wants to bite our lure. It is very murky water right now, though. After the last time I went out, because we did have some rain, I believe. I don't think it was a ton, but definitely could be enough to dirty things up. I know, even that last stream I went walking and casting, like, there was tons of, 14 and 15-inch bass swimming around my feet. Just eating things that I moved and, like, eating crawdads and other things. They learned they could just come right next to me when I'm in there fishing and not have to worry about it. And they just eat things that I stir up. And that's why I can't catch any fish. They don't even get scared of me anymore. They're just like, oh, he's back. Because There's a few newcomers out there that get caught because they're not used to me there, but the other ones, they know the secret. There's so many fish. There's so many fish everywhere, to be honest, but doesn't mean they're eating nonstop. These fish are probably heavily pressured fish too up in the dam here. At least lately, not from me. We had some weird weather yesterday. Like, it was right in the middle of the day. It went from being hot and sunny to the wind changed, and then there was this mist and coolness that rolled in and fogged up the whole place coming off Lake Michigan. It felt really cold outside almost. And then it kind of slowly went away. It was weird that it changed again. It's like a Hollywood movie, the mist, the fog. You can literally see it roll in, it's crazy. Man, the fishing is just nothing. Maybe they want a surface bait, huh? Could be. Maybe they're just not a single fish alive anymore. The ones I saw dead were the last of them. Just infested by turtles, and that's it. Turtles will probably have a field day if it keeps getting shallower. They'll be able to really pinpoint the fish. Well, I think I'm going to try my luck with something else. Sounds of nature. Sirens. Lets you know you're still here. And hopefully we don't get the weird whistling going on that we had at the other stream we did. Still, it was odd. Felt like I was being whistled at, but not in a manner you would take in a good way. It's a creepy whistle. Some green shrubberies. Alrighty-roo. I think it's time for some worm action. I need to feel anything, a bite. Let's see if anything even takes a bite into it. We could be gravely mistaken. And then no fish are going to bite anything today. This blackbird or whatever is pissed off I'm here. This is the first. Alright. Let's see if we can bring a fish to life with some live bait. We'll try this other stuff afterwards and see how it goes, but they've left me no choice. The sun's coming out too. Let's see here. Try and see if we get anything. The sun's coming out. I'm gonna put some sunscreen on if it stays out. There's tons of clouds though, so oops. That's what I go and get talking about it being overcast. The sun comes right out as soon as I do that. Look how it works. Alright. The Sith crawler. It's definitely no choice. Oh shoot, I'm about to change this hook. I just noticed it's got a bend in it from being snagged already somewhere. Not the worst ever, but definitely not the best. Sith crawlers. Water quality, visibility is a crap today. Normally I like it like this, but I'm not getting any bites today. I think it's clear, but not clear. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Here goes. The sun's coming out. I think I gotta spray a little bit on quick. At least my neck. I don't want to be toasty. Already been burnt a couple times this year. not something I enjoy. There. No, I don't care anymore. Better hook. There we go. That sun makes it feel so much warmer out here. It's nuts, the difference. Alright, first worm. See if we get anything on it. Nothing on the casting today, so see if we get any biters on the worm. See if we get anything. Had a snake already. See how many snakes I get today. Nice. Something down there catching my line. Horrible presentation of that worm. Should rehook it. Where have all the fishies gone? Hey, what's up, Elton? Give me a fishy. There's a bite. I don't know if roots ain't anything to it though. Something little. What's up, gangster? How you doing? Yep. As soon as I got a bite, gone. Bluegill, rock bass. I'll try half and make color ones. Starts to make me wonder otherwise. I'll take a fish any way I can get it. Special, there's a gang of them down there that love just ripping my worm off too. So a group of small aggressive fish that keep all the other big fish away. You're gonna fight me for that worm. No bite that time. That's the only bite I really got today. Crazy work. Gotta use the force. These are the fish I'm looking for. I'm getting the bites. I'm gonna catch whatever little thing's down there. Got a little piece on there. He stole whatever other little piece I had on there. Going after it again. I'm gonna catch that little thing. He thinks he's smart. You can't outsmart a fisherman, right? That was a big tug for a little piece of worm. Oh, what the heck? Oh, maybe there's a bigger, maybe they want the smaller piece of worm. I'm gonna laugh if I catch a big fish on this big little piece of worm. That thing was a nice tug though. I thought when I stuck a hook, for sure there'd be something there. Oh, there's something. Little guy. Well, it's the first fish. It's a bass. I wasn't even feeling it. I just lifted up my rod and there was a fish on it. Tiny little guy. Young Padawan. You have much to learn, young Padawan bass. You are not ready to join the Bass Council yet. Man, felt like that was a lucky fish there, though. I mean, maybe that fish hit that bait, or the worm that hard that one time. Just picked it and ran it. It felt like a big tug, because little bass could do that. But oh, I thought it felt a little bit bigger than that thing. Maybe I'm just giving myself hope. I kept a tiny piece of worm on there. We'll see how that goes. I didn't know it was coming through. Oh, dang it. It fell off. I think that would have been an upgraded fish. I don't know how he fell off, though. I felt him on there. And then it just came off. I don't think it was that much bigger, but it was bigger, it felt like. Fishing is the path to the dark side. Let's get a big fish. We need a big firework fish for the 4th weekend. Oh, there's a fish on? What the hell? I guess so. Decent sized rock bass. That was weird. It's another one of those where, like, all of a sudden there was just a fish on. Rock bass. Go swim. There we go. Not looking up yet. I want to catch someone casting though. I don't know why they're all shut off. At least these fish are biting. see how it goes. Come on. Give me a bigger fish. Nice, good luck. Bugs are buzzing around my head today. Dude, freaking bug, man. Got him finally. Hopefully they'll bite better for you than they are for me on anything that I'm using. Bite right to a snag. It happens so much in that one spot. Oh, I caught someone's fishing line. Is it my fishing line? Dude. Dang it, man. Dude. Unbelievable. There. Broke off my hook, but I saved the rest of it. That was crazy. Well, could have been worse. Yeah, I caught fishing line, which could have been my own fishing line too. And if it is, I'm not breaking that fishing line. It's too heavy. I caught fishing line. No, I caught a little smallie and a decent sized rock bass. Ow. Well, let's not catch that again. Probably will. That's probably what I've been catching. Jesus. Flying all the water at me. Wow. Nearly decapitated myself. That's all twisted. There you go. Hey, what's up? I had something when I lifted it. Not good enough or big enough though, one of the two. There we go. What's this? Is this a snag again? Come on, man. Yep. Same snag, I believe. It felt like a decent fish, and then I set the hook, and it's a snag. The same line. Yeah, I can see my hook on it too. Well, crazy. Well, that broke off completely. That sucked. That's the second time I caught that. That's not going to be good. I'm going to have to switch it up now. Alright. Yeah, it's my own line down there. After one of my snaps, it's now caught me twice. That sucks. Not sure what to do about that. Something else. We weren't getting a ton of bites over here, but we were getting bites at least. Yeah, it's true. Here. Well, maybe we'll walk down a little bit, get away from the dam, throw on the top water or something, see if we can catch anything on the walk down, mix it up a little bit since up here has been kind of a slugfest, not really producing. producing frustration over here in the corner, getting caught multiple times. Away for now. All right. We'll see where this takes us. Set that drag up so in case I actually do catch a fish. Boom, boom, boom. Big rock. Fishing in Wisconsin. Really hoping for a bite. Not those little bites we had in the corner there with worms. Like, I want commitment from these fish. And one fish to come out and commit to me. Do it when you're sitting there wondering if you should go fishing. Palpatine, do it. Let's try casting this out here for a bit before we walk down, just in case we can get a taker on it. Yes, I am using a spinning reel. Only the pros use spinning reels. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully it goes out without a hitch. I'm not counting on it though being YouTube. I'll be happy if I can catch one damn fish. Hey, thanks for the flow state sticker. Anything, please. Of course, as soon as I sprayed my sunscreen on, the sun went away instantly. Should have figured that. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, I can't see the gifts, unfortunately, so I have to rely on people to tell me. But I do appreciate it. Thank you. Walk down and see if we can stir up any action down the ways here. I remember when I was fishing right here, if it was like creek chubs, you couldn't even see these rocks that were sticking out. Now you can see all the rocks. The island's just about to re-emerge from the depths. All right, man. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping in. Good luck. There's weeds everywhere. So much overgrowth this summer. Come on. Ugh, looks like a bunch of new shrubbery fell in down there from the windstorm we had the other day. See how that affects everything. You must bring us one shrubbery. This could lead us to a fish, could lead us to absolutely nothing too. Birds are fishing. They usually do well. Blue herring. No, I have not. Damn turtle right there on the log. That's all I've seen today. Come on, give me a fish. Shoot. Looks to be a little painted turtle. Is it messed up again? Oh, I see. That sucks. I broke the tail off. Freaking tail of my Chapo came off. That sucks. Look at that. It doesn't exist anymore. That's why it's not working. That's not going to catch anything. I'll be damned. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Oh, that sucks. Hit that one log that was back there, and that was enough to bust it off. That one's toast. Well, claps tail maybe. Clicking chicken. Maybe the clicking chicken. Let's see if I get it just unhooked from it. Wow, how did that even get hooked like that? That's crazy. It's such a small leader. There you go, I got off. Alright, ow! Clicking chicken time. Hopefully we can click into a fish. Alright. One broken bait down. Which one's going to break next? Alright, that should work fine. Out we go back to the wild blue yonder. See how deep it gets right there. Hello, I don't quite remember you, sorry. I don't remember a ton of people because there's so many people. I'll remember the ones that I talk to the most, unfortunately. Yeah, I see a ton of people though, so don't feel bad. Catch a piece of grass. There's a ton of people I see all the time. It's kind of turning with the swivel and the bigger metal tail. I think there'd be a bass or two hanging around the shore here. They have in the past, but and a whole tree fell down right there. Brand new tree in the water. Ooh, almost got stuck in that tree. I don't know if I like the clicking chicken with the swivel. A lot of times they work fine, but this one seems to have a little bit more pull on it, more drag. Nothing. Cook that chicken. I need the fish to click that chicken. It's so shallow. I don't even think a fish would be hiding in there. Especially now that I'm right over it. Horrible cast. Way back there. There you go. Haven't had luck on this whole shoreline for weeks now. It's probably been like 3 weeks last time I actually caught a fish over here. The water has significantly gone down since that time too. Definitely. We need to power it up. Oh, wow. We're over 100 likes already. That's nice. Didn't even notice that. Thank you, guys. I forget about the look at the likes sometimes, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh, wow. It's already to 100. That's crazy. I still have the power to want to fish right now, even though the fishing has been really slow. I have belief that we might be able to catch one, and that's keeping me going. We had the 2 on the worms, so that's not really what I wanted to catch. So if I can catch one decent sized fish like this, or something like this, I think we'd be okay. But will that happen? I don't know. I'm holding out hope for one fish. I think I'm going to switch it up right before I get down here though. Put on the clap tail. Do fish even exist anymore? These are the questions we need to find out. Hey, how you doing, John? Welcome in. There's weeds down areas down here that usually don't have weeds. There's usually never any weeds right here. And now we have a bunch of them. Hey, what's up, user? From Wisconsin. I'm gonna put the claps tail on before I get down to the spot I'm gonna fish. I think it will do better. Jesus. Claps tail, please catch me a pike. I'll be good with one pike if I catch a pike. It's not asking too much, to be honest. Will it be in the cards today? It's a whole nother game, though. Caught junk on it already. Snot. Just from setting it in the water. Alright. Please give me a fish. It's the worst. It barely has to touch it and it just like cakes everything. Makes it really hard to fish like near the shorelines. Doing yard work over here. We'll get some lovely sounds of nature as they use a saw or a weed whacker or something. Some fish, any fish, just entertain me. One little bite maybe. I need to strike back. The river Sith strikes back. It's my turn. That's a perfect cast if you asked for one. Looked like something jumped right in the water and started swimming across. Would have thought that would have got some attention. Oh my god, right in the tree in front of me. The only little branch sitting down there is the only one that I caught. It's crazy, crazy. Sounds good. Have a good one. I have to move a little bit to get underneath that branch. It's going to be a pain in my ass, though. Well, I'm hoping if anyone else... Oh, no. I got it out. I was going to say, if anyone else is going fishing, that you have better luck than I've had today. Thanks for hanging out with me, though, while we're not catching fish. I know some of you are unable to go right now, so at least it fills a little void. I know the voices inside all of our heads, no matter if you're at home or out here, you always think today will be the day. Man, I just feel it. We're going to catch fish today. It's going to be great. And then you come out and you're like, man, I knew it wasn't going to be great. I told myself. No problem. At this rate, we're not going to catch anything, and I won't be on for much longer. There's all kinds of crud there. I had to bring it over. Just trying to throw it up in there if there's any hanging out. Up channel a little bit there, but I don't know. There's too much crud. It's just one of those days where you start questioning fishing. Like, what am I doing wrong? I mean, it was a struggle on the night crawlers too, minus the snags. It still wasn't like popping off. I think a front has moved in, to be honest, because there's a nice breeze. It's kind of cool out. We just came off that hot spell, so I don't know. Maybe that has something to do with it too. Always need a reason when the fish aren't biting. There's no way, not a possibility it's anything I'm doing. Never. Definitely out of the sorts type of day weather-wise for what it had switched to. A lot of you guys know exactly what type of weather we're talking about too. Type of heat you can hear. The bugs come out. It only takes one. Come on. Well, real, I hope the fish are biting better on Wednesday when we go fishing, because otherwise I ain't going to catch anything. You're going to have to keep the crowd entertained for us. It'll be up to you when I can't catch any fish. When people start saying, catch me a fish, you need to catch a fish. And my hook is like wrapped around my popper there. There you go. Maybe neither of us will catch fish. They'll be like, why are we watching these guys? It's supposed to, at least on Wednesday when we're planning on doing it, it's supposed to warm back up again to like the mid 80s, so I don't know if that's going to be good or bad. It's definitely going to be hotter. It's going to be hard to do that one, but thank you. I've been switching baits too, just not since I got down here. It's all the same water that I fish. It's just really shallow water right now. There's so much like stuff that you normally can't see that's all exposed now. Rocks and other structure. Well, let me try orange Mets, the bigger orange Mets. Yeah, if it was as easy as just switching the bait, I would have caught one already. It's always easier to, especially when you're watching fishing versus actually fishing. It's always easier. Alright, I'm gonna put this pom-pom flashy orange Meps on. Try that. Throw this around a bit down here. If that strikes out, I'm going to head back up to the dam. Either cast up there or maybe throw some night crawlers up at the dam instead of the corner, since I keep getting that snag over there. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Did you change your name? Is that you, Cameron? Looks very familiar in the name. Yep. Nice. And it was wasn't sure at first, but I saw your name and I figured it probably was you. Welcome in. Alright, let's throw this around down here for a little bit. We've had a couple fish on, what do you call it? Worms up at the dam, but we've had, this is like the 6th bait I put on and tried. Had no real hook on any of it yet. I'll take anything on anything. We couldn't even really do the worm fishing though too, because we kept getting snagged in the corner there. Everything we've thrown too has caught fish at some point. Not today though. So it's not lack of confidence in the baits either. The fish are just not in the mood today for whatever reason. Could be the low pressure system, high pressure. I don't even know what kind of pressure we have. Definitely some sort of system moved in. Nice, 4 fish, that's pretty good. You like to catch more, but definitely won't turn down days where you catch 4 fish like that. I only have 2 fish today, so definitely would love to have a couple more fish. Or one nice fish would be nice too. I'd take that as a win. Just a weird weather pattern right now. I'm going to blame it all on the weather. It's nice. I feel good about myself. There's no way it was me. I notice a lot of people here aren't really fishing a lot lately too. Every so often you'll go out there, there'll be a good amount of people, but I feel like fishing's slowly dying off for the summer for the casual fishermen. I think a lot of it just has to do with just the tough conditions right now too. Like people that are just good, all around fishermen that don't care, those will keep coming out. But people that are casual fishermen that don't get bites and get upset, those ones will probably not come back out for a while. Quite a difference though. Was it May? The month of May was just insane for fishing. June, part of that was really good too, and then the water just kept going down. But we had days, man, we were just catching ass loads of fish. Almost too many fish some of those days. All right, man. See you later. What time are we doing? 11 a.m. on Wednesday? You want to do 11 a.m.? Your Central Time, right? We gotta let people know we're doing a dual stream at 11 a.m. on Wednesday. You gotta do some big fight promos. At this rate, you're going to easily beat me. Hopefully they're waiting until our fish off. That's when they're going to start biting. Well, it's staying up in the water column, like in the middle of the column, which is what I want it to do. It's not catching anything. We're just not catching fish either, though. I need to go to the store now and buy some more Chapos. Broke another one today. It's a shame. I think I'm down to one Chapo 75 now, if that one's still working. And these fish are stubborn today. Nothing up by the dam, nothing down here. 6 different lures and a couple fish on night crawlers. Alright, I'm about ready to walk back up. We can finish up at the dam, no matter if we use night crawlers or cast up there. Let's see if we can catch at least another fish before we end. See all the little bugs at the surface down there on the river. It's kind of crazy the amount of like action that you can see. But if you just walk by casually, you don't see all these little bugs. You'd think the fish would be going nuts for those. Although, there's fish are going nuts for nothing right now. Alright, we'll head up after this cast here. Well, Mama told me there'd be days like this. There's a fish right behind me. How's that even possible? Told you these fish are smart now. They're just hanging around my feet now instead of actually being in areas you'd cast to. Because they realize I kick up so much food when I walk for them. That last stream I had a bunch of bass hanging off on me. Come on, fish. Today is not a good fishing day for catching fish. It's a good fishing day though. Some grass. Right. Let's start walking. That bird has a lot of patience. It doesn't move at all. That's how it always catches his fish, at least. There's always at least one at like every place I fish. I don't know if I doubt it's the same one, but it feels like it. Power up to the island up there. Big bird. It's a longer walk than it seems like, especially going into the current. Ugh. Gonna go throw this up there to the dam for a little bit. This MEPS 5. See if we get anything on it. Hey, what's up, Flavor Dave? Welcome in, buddy. 120 likes. Heck yeah. I definitely can smell something rotting, so I definitely think that's a dead turtle floating out there. Disgusting. Fish. Any fish will do. It's a tough one today. Oh, that dog's back, man. That freaking dog's back. better not come out here. He's looking for his owners. Yeah, he's coming. He's coming out to see me. I think it's a she, actually. You gotta go home. Go home. I don't have any stick out here. Go. You gotta go home. It's a nice dog, though. What I thought was a bite was definitely not a bite. Big clump of crap. Well, I got the dog to go back. Just told him to go home. And I ignored him and he went back up, thankfully. Once he gets over here and has a stick, he's hard to get rid of. Now there's dogs over here too. Multiple dogs. Comes back over. I don't know. I'll probably just run over to see the dogs now. Alright, I'm going to try it again. I'm going to try some more worm fishing. I can't seem to get anything. We're doing pretty good. We got 122 likes. Not bad. Too bad we're not catching fish. Nothing biting today. Not a lot of people fishing either. Alright, we're gonna see if we can catch anything with worms now again, since that's what we caught them on earlier, even though that wasn't a ton of fish. Caught some at least. I'm going to throw them up towards the dam versus the corner of the dam there, just because my line keeps catching that other line that's in there. Alright, I need a hook. Did I go through all these hooks already? I don't think so. I thought I had more. Went through a lot of them though. Hey, what's up, Daily Life Experience? Put on some weight so we can actually cast it too. I wouldn't mind throwing it weightless, but I won't really get it anywhere where I need to cast it. I'd like to catch like 14 plus bass. That would make my day. 14-inch bass or higher, or a really monstrous panfish, which doesn't happen very often. Alright, let's see if we can scrounge up anything. I have zero faith and 100% confidence. Nice, guys. 126 likes in here. Pretty cool. Thank you so much. We're heading on to about 3 hours into the stream. Hopefully we can catch something else here before we call her a day. I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to be out here with the fishing just kind of being subpar, you know. 3 hours is also a pretty long time on a subpar fishing day. Let's see if we can get anything to bite though. Still having a great time. I'm glad you guys are hanging out with me today, enjoying some POV fishing. Don't forget to join us on Wednesday, 11 a.m. Central Time for United States. We'll be doing a dual stream with Real Outdoors. So it'll be our first dual stream. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully it works good and it's a lot of fun. This sounds like something I'd want to do more. So don't be mean and make sure you tune into that stream. Watch me get snagged the first cast. Or this is where I catch my turtle. I'm almost positive now that it's a rotting turtle carcass. Probably someone caught using like a bluegill trying to catch carp, or not carp, those pike that are up here. And then it got snagged or something. Stuck on something. Catch a whiff of it once in a while, so I'm assuming it's from that thing. Any fish. Just a bad omen. The last time we went fishing, there was 4 dead fish floating. Now we have a dead turtle floating. At this time, the second time we've been out fishing. Can't be a good sign. Stuck on something. Came off, thankfully. At least I didn't see dead bass floating around. Pike, it's understandable. Some of the pike could die off in certain areas if it got too hot. Low oxygen. don't want to start seeing other species popping up dead. Snagged. Oh yeah, it's just one of those days. I wonder if I can get it out if I go all the way to the other side here. Fishing, the most peaceful way to get pissed off. La 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 la. I don't even know what it's stuck on. Oh, it came off, I think. Finally. There you go. Alright, well, I'm already over here now. I'm trying fishing up here. If I get snagged and have to break off again, then I'll probably just call the stream right now. But we'll see. We'll see. I got my worms with me. We'll see. It's just not one of those days, guys. But we do have 132 likes in here, so that's cool. Thank you, guys. See if we can get a few more likes in here. Hopefully we can catch one more fish. Right? That's all we're asking for. One more fish. Fishy, anything. I don't know what's going on, guys. These fish are just not eating anything. Oh, fishy, please come. Fight the worm. That's all I'm asking. Give me something to be excited about. It might be all the algae and the rocks that's growing. because it's so been so hot and shallow. There's definitely a more overgrowth of it. I can see how it looks like it though. I think it's more brownish than green, but it does definitely has a little hue to it. Only caught 2 today. Fishing's been real rough. They don't even want the night crawlers, you know. I was getting a bite there. I knew it bit off my tail. Nothing big though. And these pesky like bluegills or rock bass. It's okay though. I'm still enjoying it. Oh man. Normally I'd be like irritated not catching fish. Today not so much. The weather's actually nice. You know, if you're out here frying or getting wet or cold, that stuff can get to you if you're not catching fish. But it's actually really nice weather out today. So it's just outside enjoying the weather. I hope they're biting better though on Wednesday when me and Real fish together. Yeah, there's some bites right by that, whatever that is down there. I'm not going to be fishing here though, that day when I go fishing with Real. I'm going to go down where I know I can catch probably a couple fish on surface baits. I love it too. It's just not producing right now. But I can't be mad at it. The spot, I don't think it's the spot. Just nothing's producing right now. It's just one of those days. We just need a week of just getting soaked and drenched, you know. Bringing the water level up at least a foot and flush out a lot of the crap that's growing that shouldn't be here, and then subside back to like some normal like weather or whatever. But yeah, we need like just a drenching. Definitely under the threshold that I like to fish in, for the spots that I fish. There's got to be like a fish right behind that snag. I get it every time, and then it's crafty. I want to go back to fishing the creek more often, but it's just not been good. Ever since those like early sessions that we used to have so much fun at, it's just not the same anymore. There's so much overgrowth and shallowness going on there. It's one of my favorite spots to fish, but it's just not in the cards right now. There we go. There we go. It's got some size to it. Finally, something decent. Oh, he fell off. He fell off. That was our first decent fish, and he just fell off the hook right there. I was trying to pull him over. That was about a 14-incher right there. Well, that sucks. Fish on, fish off. That was one I was looking for. A little bit of size to it, was putting up a good fight, and then it just fell off. Like, I was fighting with it fine, and I'm like, oh, I better hurry up and try to get it out of the water. And as soon as I did that, it fell off. I should have just left it and not worried about it, just fought with it for a bit. That was a nice little 14-incher right there. How do you know? You can't even say for sure if it's 11 or not. You didn't even see it out of the water. You're viewing it through an ultra-wide lens, too. Who pissed in your Cheerios? If I want to say it's a 14-incher, I can say it's a 14-incher. Now we got a 3-footer here. This is a 36-incher, guys. Not the one I wanted, but we'll take them. Easily a 17-inch bass right here. You guys gotta remember, I'm a giant. My hands are 5 times the size of a normal human. All right, man, take it easy. Let's see if we can catch a bigger one. Thanks for watching. Appreciate that. Well, I'm still trying to get one decent sized fish today. I don't care how I catch it. I just want to catch one. That one would have sufficed for me. I would have been happy with that. Thanks, Solo. That's Milwaukee River. Yeah, I guess at least they're biting. I mean, haven't had luck anywhere else. So hard to complain, you know. It just sucks that we lost the biggest one that I had on. Literally right as it was getting towards the shore here. I should have just kept fighting it like it was a monster, and it would have just stayed on probably. Weird mojo happens with for half an hour. And then you like, let's get him out of the water. Oh, he falls off hook. It has, but the weather around here has been pretty bad. As far as the drought, I should say. Not necessarily the weather, but there's no rain. It's been drying up the spots pretty bad. I'm getting bites, but a lot of the big fish haven't been around here for a while now. Give me something worthy to at least report back that I caught a fish. Felix, how you doing? It's going slow today. We're still having a good time. It's nice weather, but the fishing has definitely been slow today. Remember, that's when you say that's why it's called fishing and not catching. Insert tagline. Remember, guys, 11 a.m. Central outdoors. We're going to be having a dual stream, attempting to have a dual stream. So make sure you tune in. We're going to have a fish off. We're going to see who can catch more fish, and at this point, I think Real Outdoors is going to catch more fish than me. I'm just hoping for a good quality stream, not this pixelated crap that YouTube likes to do. So it'll be my first attempt to do a dual stream with someone else. So I'm hoping it's at least fun and watchable, quality and watchable. We tried a lot of casting baits today, multiple different things, spinner baits, inline spinner, double jointed Rapala, flopper, no more inline spinners. The only thing that felt like I got a bite on it was the double jointed Rapala. And then everything else has just come on worms. I just wanted to catch a decent fish, and it got off. Why does it sucks on a slow day that the one fish that falls off that I have caught of decent size is the one that is decent size. The other ones could have fallen off. I would have been fine. No, I think we just finalized the stream today, so I gotta make something for it. We'll see how it goes though. I'm hoping for just, like I said, good quality. I have had issues with the YouTube stream before, so I'm just hoping it holds up to look semi-presentable, Another big hit. Ripped off almost all the worm. Nice size hit right behind that rock that I keep getting snagged on. Something's eating a lot of my worms right there. Yeah, I've been wanting to try the dual fishing stream thing for a while now. Kind of been postponing it because so many issues with that YouTube app. And on top of that, you need to have someone that lines up fishing-wise that wants to do it with you. And Real Outdoors is perfect candidate for it. He does the same type of fishing I do, and he's excited about doing it. Some of the stuff is out of our control, such as bandwidth and what YouTube allows us to broadcast. I wish you could just use ones like this, like Prism Live, and still do all that other extra stuff too. It'd be so much better. Or if YouTube actually just invests in their platform a little bit. Yeah, oh shoot. I told Real, if he wanted to do it on his, I'll do it on his too. I don't really care. But he's like, I'll let you do it because you seem to know what you're doing when it comes to it. I'm like, I don't really know. I just did it once with my alt account and it worked. Oh, off again. That was a big rock bass. I set the hook good on him too. All right, this is a new hook. Should go in. Yeah, it was a decent sized rock bass there. Yeah, we've had a few fish. Nothing crazy. That would have been at least a decent sized rock bass. Yeah, I set the hook decent on it too. Maybe not the best hooks I've ever had, but it should have been enough to catch that fish. Yeah, he just hit it again hard. Pulling the rod tip down. Just don't understand. Put a small worm on again. I have extra worm. I'm not really getting hit a whole lot. Might as well throw some more on. Anyway, but 3 fish now. I lost a good size rock bass and decent size smallmouth. Still nothing amazing. Get out of it. There we go. Finally. Something I can tangibly hold here. Shut up, bro. Just fell off too. There you go, nice sized fish. Gonna say somewhere about 13 maybe. Not a bad fish. Best one of the day. Finally, something. Hey Robert, how you doing? They're still in here. They're just not really doing much anything today. Probably all just hanging up by the dam, waiting for some cooler weather. Thanks, Christopher. Yeah, that one didn't take too long at all to hit. I hate how he just fell off so easily too at the end. Gotta keep tension on him, I guess. Definitely. I've been waiting for a really big one though. It's been a while since I latched into a really nice one. By nice one, like 17 inches or plus, but even the small one's quite decent. That's why they're always fun. Just wish they'd be more consistent lately. That guy, he didn't spend any time messing around. He picked it up and took it off right away with it. Something hanging on it. Must be tiny. No, he ripped my tail off. Well, got like one more like to get to 150 likes, guys. Pretty cool. Thank you. Just never know how it goes fishing wise. Today's been a little bit more of a struggle, but it is what it is. Oh, dude, he took it and started running upstream with it. And now my worm's gone. Nice. I think we're at 150 now. Like it says 149 on my screen, but I think it's one behind, so I think we might have made 150. There we did for sure now. Thank you. Awesome, guys. Thank you so much. Let's see if we can catch a fish for the 150 likes. A respectable fish. Maybe one that will pull some drag. I know, I probably don't have my drag set. It'd have to be a pretty big fish. It's, I don't know, it dropped in temperature a little bit today. It's like 74 out there, I think, now. But it's not, you know, we went from like extreme heat in the 90s to 70s and cooler today, so that's not good either. Along with the extreme heats, you know, extreme changes in temperatures, they're not great. Hey, thanks for the gold coin, Burrito. Appreciate that. Now I'm just in the mood right now, in the mode, just try to catch a couple more fish before I end the stream. You know, ended on a good note. That was a good fish though. We caught that 13-incher. It's a nice one if we end on that one. Better than all the other ones we had today. Still 93 where you are? It's supposed to, I mean, it's going to go back up in like a day or two. We just kind of had this weird like cold spell moving for a day or two. I wouldn't even say cold, but you know, cooler. No, we were like 100-degree weather for a couple days. I think it was like 3 or 4 days, and then 4th of July there was like some weird switch in the temperature, and mist was rolling off the lake. There was mist coming off of the river because the temperature dropped so much, and the water was so much warmer. And then today it's just a nice summer day out, no heat, no humidity, but no fish either. So sometimes you need the bad weather to catch the fish. Sometimes you don't. It's all random. Like last year, I've had some of the worst days and some of the best days fishing on the hottest days. There's no really good rhyme or reason to why. Yeah, it's good bites, but they're not taking it. They're just ripping at it. And now I'm snagged right where it was biting it like it always does. Always. Alright, got it out. Yeah, I chose to go fishing in the hotter days than the cooler days. I don't know if that made a lot of sense. But I caught more fish, I think, than I did today on the cooler day. starting to lose faith, guys. I need to be blessed with a really good fishing day coming up here. Get my confidence and my encouragement of fishing back up. Or they could just give me a really big fish right now, and I'd feel good. I'll forget about the rest of the day. Is a 20-incher that much to ask for right now? I'll take a 20-inch carp even. I don't care. I'll take something 15 inches or plus, right? That was a good tug right there. Good tug goes right to a snag. Right now we're fishing for anything but smallmouth, mostly. I've caught hundreds of smallmouth fishing like this, but today, not so much. Definitely, thank you, Solo. Because you know what? You know this, Solo. If you go fishing and it's bad, part of you kind of goes, I knew I shouldn't have came out fishing today. But if you don't go fishing, the entire time you're thinking, God, I should have went fishing. I bet you it was amazing out there today. So, like, hindsight. It's usually when you're not expecting good fishing, you're just kind of going out there. That's when you start hitting, like, really good fishing. But when you go out there hoping for good fishing, it always tends to bite you in the butt. Hey, what's up? We're in Wisconsin. Milwaukee River. Fishing's one of those weird things where, like, random stuff happens. The opposite stuff happens and what should be happening. It's just, everything about it is just completely random. Like, that's why we probably still love doing it. The randomness of fishing. There's no predictability. Even if you fish a spot for 20 years of your life, every day is completely different. Like, yeah, there's better areas of fish in the place because you know where they are, but who knows? Any day you can catch a monster, you can catch nothing. So one thing about the river fishing too, the dam fishing I like too, is like there could be anything in here. It's not like this little creek or something. Like, there's everything in here, and at any time you could potentially get anything in here. It's getting tougher and tougher with the water not being in here. We got every species in here except for water. Hey, what's up, SWC? Damn! These fish don't really want to eat today. Just a couple that have graced my presence. Hey Benjamin, how you doing? Cole Farm, how you doing? Need one more, we can end the stream, right? 59 likes, guys, or 160 probably, even though mine doesn't register correctly. Pretty awesome. Thank you so much for hanging out. Don't forget, Wednesday, 11 a.m. Central Time. Me and Real Outdoors will be doing a dual fishing stream. Be there or be square. You could be a square and still be there, though. I don't care. Uh-oh. Oh, I got it on. I was going to say, this might be the end. I lost my worm, though. Let's try it again. We haven't snagged. That's a good thing. Unlike the last time we were over here. Kept catching that line down there. But it hasn't produced a whole lot better, though. Alright. This has to produce a fish right here. Or else. Little tiny thing though. Whatever's eating that, I want the fish that can eat that thing. Come on, something big, pick it up and run with it, please. Some more worm. It's amazing how fast worms can go. Alright. Hey, what's up, Survival Empire? How you doing? We're barely surviving out here right now. Fishing. If we were fishing for food, we'd be going hungry. Today's episode of Naked and Afraid. I want to go out naked fishing at the dam and just be afraid. Come on, give me one more fish. Something. The night crawlers have not been producing really that badly either. That's when you know it's a struggle, man. I'm telling you. Something, anything, please. Alright, I'm gonna throw in a bigger worm, and then when that worm's off, I think I'm gonna call the stream. There's nothing hitting today. Hopefully we catch one now with the fish know that we're gonna end here. They've been hanging out, unsure if they should bite yet. This is their cue. This will be their last chance to get hooked, so they better bite my worm now. Come on, fish. Show up for the last cast. Let's go out with a fish. Go out with a bang. I'm not hopeful. Hopefully, yes, but I'm not hopeful. Hey, Major Wind. Welcome in. We're just about done here. Been real slow today. Alright, sounds good. Hopefully we'll see you there. Wednesday, 11 a.m. Central, we're going to attempt to do a dual live stream with Real Outdoors, so hopefully it goes through. Yeah, I mean, the whole stream's been a finale, to be honest. Should have probably ended it like an hour ago. It's going to end up being about a 4-hour stream and only catching like 4 fish, but hey. Been good though. Could have been worse. Definitely think all the turtles that were up here definitely can cause some sort of issues with the fish. Yeah, fishing. We're doing a dual stream fishing. 11 a.m. on Wednesday. On the same stream. Hopefully everything goes off correctly. Not getting anything to bite. Just one, please. Alright, I'm gonna throw it up next to the dam. Hey Jerome, how you doing? Man, little fish bit right into a big snag. This might be the end, guys. The finale is going to be a snag. Oh, I got it out. Hang on. Alright, well, I'm going to throw another worm on it. I saved it. I saved her. I'm going to throw another worm on. Because I don't feel like that did me justice there. Getting snagged. Can't go out like that, you know. I at least want a worm to be ripped off by a fish, not a fish into a snag. Again. Okay, got it off. Something right there. Come on, man. Anything. Rip the worm off. I don't even care. Just don't want to go out on a snag. Alright, guys. We are, what is it, 6 likes away from 175 likes. I think we can get there before we end the stream. Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, I got it off. Woo! My worm came off again. Come on. We're trying here. We're trying. These worms keep thinking they're going to survive, but I keep going for one more worm. Do it. Come on now. Actually pretty crazy. There's a lot more bites going on. Even from little fish too. Smallmouth. Trying hard. It's been a kind of skunky day though. We've caught a few of them, but very few and far between. No more fish in the river. It's a holiday weekend for the fish. Seemed like a bite there. Nothing on my line. Nothing, guys. Nothing. What's up, Bob? How you doing? No more fish, guys. They're all gonna wait till Wednesday for the special main event. Please, fishy. It's one of the deadest days I had over here. Not sure what to make of it, you know? Try it here a few more times and then we're gonna wrap it up. We're just not getting anything. Trying to squeeze blood out of a rock right now. That's the way she goes sometimes. Hey, what's up, Keystone? Pretty blasé today. We'll be packing her up here soon. Very few fish today, like 6 fish I think we caught, but it's a struggle to catch any of them. Every cast I keep hoping for some sort of bite, but nothing ever comes. My 4th was good. Nothing crazy though. Just nice to enjoy a day. I don't get into the 4th as much as I used to. Like, it happens with all holidays. You get older, just not quite as cool anymore. Hey, there's a bite. Nothing big though. I saw fireworks earlier. They do the fireworks here about a week ahead of 4th of July. It seems like most of the people that do fireworks on the 4th of July are just random people at their houses. I'm getting little bites now at least, but I don't think it's going to get hooked. Tell you what, though, growing up, I grew up in the 80s, early 90s, when my childhood was, and 4th of July was great back then, man. Come on, most anticipated days of the summer. Come on, one more fish. Anything. Just have to call it though. There's just no consistency in these fish today. Alright. Most of my worm came off in that one. Well, it sucks, guys. I was hoping to catch at least one more. But we went out fishing, we tried. We caught some fish still. Had a good time. Thanks for staying with me and hanging out with me for most of the day. Hopefully, the next stream we catch some more fish. If we do not stream before Wednesday, make sure you tune in Wednesday. We're going to try to do the dual stream with Real Outdoors 42. Should be fun. Hopefully we can both get some fish and have a decent quality stream though. That's all I'm really worried about. Just making sure it works without a hitch. But make sure everyone double taps the screen before you leave. Hit that subscribe button. And we'll see you hopefully Wednesday for sure. But if not, we'll see you on other live streams or maybe some of the content. I do respond to comments, so leave a comment. It's been really hot, really dry. Same thing here. It's been a struggle, badly. Still producing. All right, we'll see you soon. Like I said, hopefully Wednesday, maybe sooner, but we'll see what happens. Appreciate you guys so much. Till next time, tight lines. Good luck fishing.